Hello, my crafty friends. It's Karen, and I'm here to do a quick flip through of my January Just Junk Journal Challenge 2021, hosted by Dear Julie. For this challenge, we're to make a hardcover journal with two signatures, and then there was out of junk, and then there were several elements that had to be made. It had to have a flip-flop page with 3 elements, double tuck with 3 inserts, fabric flip and pocket with 3 inserts, um, an envelope ensemble with 2 inserts, belly band with 2 inserts, top tuck with 2 inserts, wallet style insert with 3 inserts, a matchbook tag, a dad's bank envelope with 3 inserts, a waterfall page with 2 inserts, and a tassel with 3 charms. Um, I've been collecting eating out junk since the first time I did a just junk journal, and knowing that I wanted to make a journal about eating out, and that's what I've decided to do this time. I've used a Little Caesars box that measures 7.5 by 9 3/4, and it's got a 2-inch spine. My tassel, in addition to junk, let's back up. In addition to junk, we were allowed to use up to 8 ledger or lined or graph format papers, 8 little note papers, a piece of clothing, game pieces, and cards, and junk mail, and wallpaper border. These are the items that I did use. For my clothing item, I chose a black apron, like the kind used in a lot of the restaurants. I used the fabric from the apron. Part of it is the tie that came on the apron, and others are just strips. Then I had a friend, thank you, Donna, who gave me this orange, I don't know, some kind of bag, and that's what I've made my tassel out of. And I will tell you, I learned a lesson. There's a certain way you cut these that they don't fray, and then there's the other way you cut them and they do. And I picked the wrong way. My tassel also has 2 little charms up here that are made out of advertisements, and then I just backed them with um, another piece of advertisement. Um, in the process, I collected um, bags and kids' toys and um, coupons, um, and my journal, the journal that you're going to see today, is pretty naked. All the elements that I had to have to do the challenge are in here, and the rest of it will kind of get decorated later. Because it'll depend on if I keep it or if I let it go, with what kind of elements it'll have in it. The it is got a tie closure that was made out of the one of the strings off of the apron. Um, and through the book, you'll see items or bags or whatever from several restaurants, and then I have more that just are not showing in here yet. Taco Bell's represented. This is my belly band with the 2 tucks or 2 inserts. This one is I've covered this side with it came out of a calendar, and I covered this side with a piece of ledger paper, and this side is just, it tells you fast food burger is 550 calendars. This is what you can do to get rid of it. Saturated fat and the sodium, and it goes down. Large order of fries, canned chili, cheese pizza, onion, broccoli, and I thought that was kind of cool. And then I have built this little pocket or tuck here using part of a bag, a paper. Actually, I think that came off of a McDonald's box. And see, this is a playing card from a game that I got. Mr. Cook, he's a chef. The bag is a hometown pizza. It had the your utensils in it. Tells the history of hometown pizza. All these little decorations that have the plaid on them like that, they came from Denny's or Frisch's Big Boy. The kids menus. And my second insert was the this tag I made, and it's used KFC boxes and KFC items. This came from a silverware was wrapped with it at Cracker Barrel at Christmas time. And it's a pocket. You know, I'm really not even sure which restaurant that comes from. I'm sure it tells on the other side. Arby's and Wendy's, Lee's Chicken, Cracker Barrel, Steak and Shake, KFC. I'm not sure. McDonald's, Hardee's, Dairy Queen, Frisch's, Squid's Barbecue. I am not sure. Oh, Culver's, Taco Bell, Taco Bell, KFC, Cracker Barrel, Arby's, Lee's, Wendy's. This one I made a pocket. And 2 inserts is just a put the sauce back in your life, and I'm loving it off a McDonald's bag. And then this one is cookies. It's a box that cookies came in. Part of the apron, part of the. I had a lot of these. I eat a lot with my grandkids. And then this is just a circle punched out of one of the red on the McDonald's box or KFC box or something. I do eat out a lot with my grandkids, and we do eat a lot at Frisch's or Denny's. So I have all these kids menus. This one was Frisch's. This one is Dairy King because it's a Whopper. Denny's kids menu. Falls out. My signature charms are these came off of a drink holder box. There's tacos on that one, and it looks like money on this one, like a dollar bill. Burger King, Frisch's, Wendy's, Lee's, Arby's, Cracker Barrel, KFC, Taco Bell, Y'all know. Culver's. Y'all know. Bridges. Here's my top tuck. And it has, I don't know, things from Tumbleweed and Cracker Barrel and Derby City Pizza. And then inside we have a McDonald's kitty thing, and then it's got, I don't know, proof of purchase off of a McDonald's Happy Meal, that talking about the Ronald McDonald House here, and just a piece of cardboard to make my tuck spot with. And I also use game pieces off of the logos game, and it has questions for you. What is the name of the meal made especially for children at McDonald's? And the answer is Happy Meal. And then there's also a Tumbleweed kids menu with some cutouts on it to give it a little bit of color. And of course, there's games that are there for you to play. Dairy Queen, Dairy King, or Burger King, Dairy Queen, McDonald's, KFC, Steak and Shake, Cracker Barrel, Lee's, Arby's. This is my fabric flip. Once again, made out of the as an apron. And then I've cut out some pieces off of a kitty menu at Cracker Barrel. This was a piece of ribbon that came off of the fabric that you get in the little rolls, like a jelly roll kind of thing. It's little fabric rolled up, and this was holding it. So that's packaging. This is a Chinese fortune cookie. You have a reputation for being straightforward and honest. And then under the flip, we've got a maze off of another kitty menu. I have a belly band here made out of another bag. This is my envelope ensemble that had to have 2 inserts. Here I've used a menu and added some pictures to give it some color. And then this tuck is made out of a piece of a wallpaper border. Once again, a little bit more of that fabric packaging, the ribbon that was around the fabric. I found this in a advertisement, fine dining, or fine earth dining. And then the tag is made out of, looks like a pizza box with some, these things came from a lot of different places. Milano's, and I guess they're all Milano's. And I had a blue here, so I just put that up there. One of a kind flavor. It's off of one of the bags. Taco Bell. Here is my dad's envelope. It just has just pieces of items that were took out from different places and put on here. The inserts, we had to have 3, and I actually have 4 in here. This one, you could write on it. Gives me journaling space. And then in the other part, that was down in the coin slots. In the other part, I took coupons and decorated the back. Well, I used lined paper and decorated the back of them for my inserts. And I actually have one extra insert here. And then I use the taco to actually catch it. I kept these because of the crinkle factor. This is my double tuck decorated with fishes. This is a piece of a bag from McDonald's with just some things added to it. Gives me journaling space. And there's also another one of those game pieces. Name the fast food restaurant chain. McDonald's. This is a KFC cookie thing, and then underneath of that is just some kind of weight, probably off of a bag, so that you can see it better. On this side there, here's my double tuck, and I use these game pieces. All the questions on here are about KFC, and all the questions on this one are about KFC. And I have used circles that's punched out of junk. I have used the edging to create, and this is chicken, just a picture of chicken. Then we got Lee's and Cracker Barrel and Steak and Shake and KFC. And I'm not sure, Taco Bell, McDonald's, Burger King, Morwitz Barbecue. This is my fabric pocket, and just a circle cut out. And then inside I have a tag. In the tag there is a pocket. In the pocket we've got 2 more game pieces. Both of these are about Pizza Hut. And there's writing space on the back. There's a pocket here that doesn't have anything in it. Subway, KFC, I'm not sure. Cracker Barrel, and this is, these were taken off of Cracker Barrel kitty menus. And then this is my flip-flop page. McDonald's, Lee's, Wendy's, and Wendy's I also have my matchbook was made out of a Wendy's bag. And this is Wendy on the front, established in 1969. Wendy's, a sandwich for your thoughts. And then the game piece down here was about Wendy's. Named fast food chain founded by namesake's real father, Dave Thomas. And the answer is Wendy's. Belly band made out of the neck strap to the apron. This is my trifold. And we got cards over here from TGI Fridays and Denny's. This is cut off of a McDonald's box. The whole thing on this side has been covered. It was a box that I covered the front with the Denny's menu to start. And then on the inside, I have used a lot of things from White Castle. We've got Dunkin' Donuts game piece, and then we also have a Baskin Robbins game piece in this pocket. These are just cut off of the sides of the sandwich boxes. And then in here we also have little tags. They were sayings that came off of the little burgers that you get at White Castle. And they're cut so that it will hold itself shut. And then where it was so heavy, because it is pretty heavy, I used the edge off of a McDonald's, I think it was a cookie holder. It says McCafe. Burger King, I've made a pocket here. The inside is a children's KFC. Menu page. And then I have taken these off of the KFC box. Burger King. Another Wendy's that has a pocket there. These McDonald's. Cracker Barrel. I think this is Cracker Barrel. Maybe Denny's. KFC. This is a Subway wrapper, and with a Subway card. On this side, I decided to put this junk mail piece of it, end of an envelope. I just like the looks of it. Burger King, this was a bag that something came in, and then these are, they're about baking, and it's the sides of, I think, cookie box that you get at McDonald's, and I thought the bacon stuff was kind of cool. Burger King. This says Dairy Queen. Oh, that one's upside down. Uh-oh. I'll have to cover that. Fix it. McDonald's. This is my waterfall. It had to have a place for 2 inserts. There's one. It's a tag. Has a pizza on it. And a little pocket back here. And a game piece that talks about pizza. This was a packaging off of, I don't know, it came off of a gift bag at Christmas. And I stapled it on here and then decided I didn't like the staples. So, but it would have been too hard to glue. So I cut a circle and covered that. And then there's also a tag back here made out of a pizza box once again. A game piece. This was stapled on and I didn't like it after I did it. But, so I covered it with the red dot there. And then for my waterfall, I took a Denny's menu, cut it up, and cut it in half, and then folded it to get my waterfall. And then I took paper and put it over it so that I have journaling places. And just cut out pictures to decorate with. In this, we were allowed to use up to 8. I used 4 lined pieces of paper and 1 large ledger sheet. Are these. And then out of the other end of the box, I made a tuck spot here. This is a Chick-fil-A Kids activity book that I picked up somewhere. That I just tucked in there. And that's my journal. I do plan on, oh, here's some more charms that I also made. We only had to have 3, but I also made these. And the bead part is straws that I just cut up. And then these are the Frosties keychains that you buy the keychain at the end of the year, and every time you go through Wendy's and buy something, you can get a free Frosty, free miniature Frosty. And these are just past year's keychain fobs that I decided to use as charms. And then the beads are, like I said, cut up straws. And these will go in there. And I thank you for watching. I had a really good time. I struggled this month. There seemed to be a whole lot going on. I just barely made it under the wire. And I will go back and do a little bit more decorating. How much will depend on whether I keep it or whether I let it go. Now I'm not sure I'd have a whole bunch to write about eating out. Back when I was a teenager, I would have loved to have had one of these. But anyways, thank you. Y'all have a good evening.